So today I've made my garden a bit bigger. I put down some cardboard. I got the tractor, I spread a bunch of wood chip mulch. And I've put up this other trellis to expand the garden so we can plant out more plants. Okay, I want to talk about this trellis here because I might be able to save you a little bit of money. If you walk into Bunnings, side note, for those of you that are not in Australia, Bunnings is like a hardware store, like a DIY store. Not sure what you call them in America, they've got different brands. If you go into a hardware store and get some weld mesh, some stuff like this, from the gardening aisle, it's going to come in a little sheet that's going to be about 1.2 by 90 centimeters, and you're going to pay about 50 bucks for it. It's probably going to be galvanized, so it's going to have a nice finish. It's going to be, say, 50 bucks. This piece of reinforcing mesh is about 6 meters long. I've trimmed the ends off because it had some sharp ends, so let's just say it's come down to 5.8 or 5.5 meters. It's 2.4 meters high, where if you're a short person, only 4'11", it's probably not going to be amazing for you because you're not going to be able to reach the cucumbers by the time they get to the top. I've got a bit of height on me, I'll be able to reach them. Yummy cucumbers. This particular mesh cost me, I think it was $65 a length. So this is, say, 5.5 meters long by 2.4 high. Now I could cut it up smaller. Because it's just black steel, like it'll get a little bit of surface rust on it. And this is the stuff they put in concrete under your slabs of your house and whatever. Because they make it in bulk, and you go to a trade place, I got it for like 60 or 70 bucks. Like, it was cheap as. Like, I'd get one of these for like the price of two of those other small, tiny little trellises from Bunnings. So the thing is, I did have to pay delivery because it has to come on a truck that's like 8 meters long and they sort of lift it off. But the delivery was like 100 bucks. I got 6 lengths of it, so I think it ended up being less than $600, like they were less than $100 a piece, including delivery. So anyway, I thought I'd just let you know that before you go out and you spend $2,000 on trellises from Bunnings, and you might not have known, if you got concreting reinforcing mesh, 2.4 high by 6 meters long, ring them up, see how much they can deliver a few sheets out to you. You might save yourself a bucket load of cash. I'm now going to give you a little bit of update of what is in the garden at the moment. Just a bit of a disclaimer, I might underwhelm you in case you're thinking you're about to see some amazing food forest. There's not much here. This is really the beginning journey, and that's sort of part of the challenge. It's a challenge for me to make a video every day and make sure I actually deliver the garden. And it's also showing you real life, pretty well starting a garden from scratch. Like this particular garden, it was not here a month ago. So you can actually see what's possible. Rather than me showing you, go, hey, look at a food forest. I planted it 50 years ago and it's abundant with fruit and veg. And then you look out in your backyard and you've just sort of got a bit of lawn and go, man, I've got a long way to go. Anyway, I'll show you what I'm up to. Okay, so these bathtubs here, these are wicking beds and they've got various little green things growing in them. I've got the sprinkler on in the middle there because I've just put out that new wood chip and I just want to wet it down and add a little bit of moisture to it all. Along this trellis here, these are cucumbers. Along this trellis here, these are snow peas that I transplanted. In this bathtub here is a worm farm. We're going to have a little bit of a look at that in a few days, maybe next week. Here are just like kitchen scrap compost bins, and that's all that's got growing here. So this garden is going to be about 10 meters deep. You can see where that red dirt is there, where we've dug up, we've put a pipe in. That goes back about 10 meters, and then we're going to go 20 meters this way, which is actually behind that pile of soil there. So it's going to be quite a large garden. And then when we max this one out, we'll build another one behind it. So at the moment, it's just a lot of bark, wood chip over cardboard. I don't put the wood chip right out to the end of the cardboard, so when I come to extend it, I can just put the cardboard on the grass and then just go again. So this is the garden. Not very amazing at the moment, but hopefully in about 8 weeks from now, it'll be full of green life of all different plants. Okay, so this is where I'm going to challenge you. I want you to take a photo of a little plant that is yours. Don't go to Google Images and go, here's a picture of a plant. A little seedling. I don't care if you've bought it from a shop and you're about to plant it out, or if you've grown it from seed, from a little seed and it's just come up. I want to see your picture of your plant, just so I know you're part of this challenge and you're growing something. Don't care what it is, so long as it's edible. So it could be corn, it could be beans, it could be cucumbers. I want to see a picture of your plant. Post a photo of that below this video. And finally, if you want to join our private members area, there's people posting videos and photos of what they're doing on their farm. Please go to chickencaravan.com/grow. Enter in your details and then we'll send you an email with all the details for that. When you request access to the Facebook page, just make sure you put in your email address that you registered with and you'll get instant access into that private Facebook group. I'll talk to you tomorrow.